Phil Am friend, Max Skelton, 18-year-old guy. And he wants to reconnect with the Filipinos. He'll be here on January. Hi, Max. Hi, Max. Come on, share what you are.
Nakagrupo mo si Max. Hi, Max.
Hi,
Ayan.
Max.
Ah,
Hello.
Hey, yan. Okay, share, Max.
Yeah, in January I'm going to the Philippines with my family and my grandma. So it'll be nice to like reconnect with like part of my culture. But
yeah. You've never been home? Never
I've
been here?
never I was born in
Oh,
America, so
Are you? Oh,
okay.
wow. Your first time, huh?
Okay, that's
Mhm.
going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be busy. But
I'm very
yeah,
excited about them.
mm, if you have time, you can connect with our Click Me people and maybe just one afternoon or one morning. Yeah, you can visit a community in
Yeah,
Manila. Yeah.
Basta mag-Tagalog si Max.
yeah. Max,
Teach
you
teach
have
him
to
how.
reconnect. Yeah, yeah. Max, I
Nag-English
like
ba
you to.
ating mga learners?
Oh yeah, medyo. Max,
Ayan. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, everybody.
Right.
Welcome to our
So
November
good morning
Chika.
again, everybody. Good
Ay,
afternoon, good
wait.
evening
Sorry,
to
meron.
all our
Quiet.
kaibigan.
Okay, sorry. All right, all right. Okay. Yes, yes. Apologies for, well, kind of late start, no? Medyo we had to wait for people to log on. But we have a very busy day today, so I won't waste any more time. I'll turn us over to, so we'll have like three-part um session. First part will be courtesy of our PhilAm friends from the University of Florida, the Filipino Student Association, and I see that they've kind of doubled the number, huh? So Zeke will facilitate and introduce his friends and the FSA members. Welcome, welcome to Click Me, and then after that, our topic this week or this month is Click Me, Kita Ka, learn what's that? From learners to earners. Ayan. And so we'll have resource speakers who will share with our learners opportunities to make money, to avail of business ventures or maybe start how to get started in the insurance industry. So that will be through our speakers. Kuya Jojo and Ate Reggie Nagapatan. Yan, husband and wife power couple who own a very successful insurance company, and you heard his story from last month. Sobrang inspiring, no? Really, from being a war orphan and living on his own, growing up on his own to becoming a successful insurance executive and business owner. So that's our first income opportunity speaker. Thank you for saying yes, Reggie and Jojo. And then second, we have also you met her last month, Hazel Evangelista. And I think she has her partner here, Shello, I think, no? So from the JC Premier Business. So they will be talking to the learners about possibly becoming, starting their own business or starting something small muna, no? And then eventually maybe having their own drop shipping business among others, no? So Hazel and Shello will share about that. And supposed to be our final talk segment was about supposed to be about our OFW career counselor, or be given by our OFW career counselor. OFW is our version of the overseas Filipino worker. Our Click Me version is the online Filipino worker, 'di ba? So, parang the idea is we want our learners to become a big part of our Click Me program is training them in basic digital literacy. Training them how to use computers, how to navigate the internet. No, so somehow, because a lot of them, it's their first time to even hold laptop, no, and try it. So they're very excited about what they've been learning thanks to our digital literacy team led by Cherry Wu and our trainers. A lot of them have gone through trainings in what's a computer, how to use the internet, apps like Word, email, I think presentation, no, Lynn?
Spreadsheets. Yeah,
Spreadsheet coming
spreadsheets.
up, yeah.
Mm.
So, nearing the end na yon, and the idea is they can avail of online work, online employment, no? But like work from, 'di ba? OFWs traditionally they go abroad and leave their families behind. But with our vision, the Click Me New OFW, they can stay in their homes, stay in their towns, in their communities, no matter how far, an island, a remote island, and still be able to avail of dollar income opportunities or employment from thousands of miles away, but will be providing a lot of income for them. So that's the idea, and we are excited about that. So unfortunately, I don't, we probably won't have time for a full session with her. So we're scheduling her for next session. And she also had a work emergency last minute. So we will just be introducing what she'll be doing, no, through our Kuya Emmer Bingon, who gave a talk about how to find a job. So very exciting for our learners, especially as we're nearing the end of our program. So yun ang ating hectic schedule for today. So now I turn you over. Zeke, are you ready? Yan.
Yes.
Ezekiel, please.
So I'd like to pass it off to Raf, the president of the UFFSA, so he can give a little bit more of insight into our mission here at the club.
Okay. Oh, and just want to welcome all our learners from all over. They're still trickling in. Zamboanga, Sagbayan, Bohol, Loon, Bohol. We have from Smoky Mountain, Manila, Paradise Heights. We have from we should have from Payatas, Tatalon, Santo Domingo, Pandi, Tacloban, and Sulu.
Sulu. But I don't see one yet from Sulu. But yes.
Okay. So recorded naman to, so they will be gaining access to this session even if kasi minsan ang daming problems with connections. So sorry, go ahead. So you're turning it over to the president of the FSA. So which one is that, Rafael?
That's Raphael, yes.
Oh, hi, Rafael. Oh, same name as my son, but you're muted. Okay, Mark, can you unmute?
All right, there you go.
Okay.
I can talk now. Hello, everyone. My name is Rafael Songa
Hi,
Jr.
hello.
I am the president of UFFSA. I just want to give a brief background and describe what UFFSA's mission is here at the University of Florida. And then Jensen will take over for me to translate what I said into Tagalog because unfortunately I'm a first generation immigrant and my parents never taught me. So I'll just get started. The Filipino Student Association at the University of Florida serves as a home away from home for all of UF students, whether they're Filipino or not. Here at UFFSA, students not only build friendships that last a lifetime, but they join a pabilia. From our Deaf Talent Jam dance competition to our Barrio Fiesta cultural show, from our annual Adobo flag football tournament to our Gawad Kalinga month, UFFSA hosts a wide variety of events that immerses our members into four pillars of dance, culture, sports, and philanthropy. Due to our wide range of ways to get involved, it's pretty easy for our students to find their niche within FSA and join whenever they want. All right, and I'm passing out to Jensen to translate exactly what I said.
Hello. Ako po si Jensen. Ako po yung Executive Vice President po dito po sa UFFSA. So, translate ko lang po yung sinabi niya. Ang Filipino Student Association sa University of Florida ay nagsisilbing tahanan para sa mga estudyante dito po sa UF na malayo sa kanilang sariling tahanan, malayo po sa kanilang pamilya. Pilipino man sila or hindi. Sa UFFSA, hindi lang sila makakahanap ng kaibigan na panghabang buhay, ngunit isang pamilya din. Mula sa aming Deaf Talent Jam na isang kompetisyon para sa sayawan, Barrio Fiesta para ipakita ang ating kultura, adobo na isang paligsahan ng flag football hanggang sa aming Gawad Kalinga Month, which is charity event. Ang UFFSA ay nag-host po ng madaming kaganapan at oportunidad para sa aming mga miyembro para makasali po sila sa aming mga haligi ng sayaw, kultura, sports at pilantropya. Maraming paraan upang makilahok sa UFFSA ang aming mga estudyante at bilang resulta, madali para sa mga estudyante na makahanap ng lugar nila dito po sa UFFSA at pwede po silang sumali kahit kailan nila gusto.
Galing. Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
So,
the,
go ahead.
yep, the first person to talk for us will be Max, and he'll be talking in English, and we'll switch off between English and Tagalog.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Max. I'm a first year member at FSA. But one thing I'd like to share, like from my perspective, is how like powerful the access to the internet and like what free resources we have on there that can help us achieve our goals. I believe that access to the internet has like provided us with like limitless information, tools, and connections. I feel like it serves as like a valuable resource for learning, skill building, problem solving, and I believe it allows us to achieve our goals and realize like our potential. Also, like help develop in a professional field. But a few like free resources I think that can help a lot. YouTube, I feel like it's an exceptional resource and it has endless tutorials, educational videos, and just like information and content. And another one is Reddit, which is like a powerful platform that has connected people like all around the world. But yeah, I just thought that's what I would share.
Hi po, ako po yung magta-translate. Yes. So, ang pagkakaroon po ng internet ay nagbibigay sa amin ng napakaraming kaalaman, magagamit sa pang-araw-araw na buhay at mga koneksyon din po. Ito ay nagsisilbing isang mahalagang mapagkukunan para sa pag-aaral, pagbuo ng kasanayan at paglutas ng problema na nagpapahintulot sa amin na makamit ang aming mga layunin at mapagtanto din po namin ang aming mga potensyal. Ang YouTube ay isang katangi-tanging mapagkukunan dahil mayroon itong walang katapusang mga tutorial, pang-edukasyon na video, at impormasyon. Ang Reddit din po ay isang malakas na platform na kumukonekta sa mga tao sa buong mundo.
Thank you, Mia.
Thanks, Mia. Welcome back.
Okay. I guess I'll go next. I'm Brian. I am one of the vice presidents of
Brian.
culture for UFFSA. And right now, one of my largest and long-term goals is to graduate with a degree in computer engineering and be able to help people with the data I look at. Another one I have is traveling to all 7 continents. And what pushes me to achieve this is the support I have from my family and the call of the unknown. As Max said earlier, online information can really be a window into other ways of life. And with my current major, I can work with software and hardware to lessen the hardships and make more time to enjoy. In order to make myself better informed and make the lives of others better, whether that be family, friends, or strangers, I'd want to do well in school and see what else is there to explore.
Wow.
Thanks, Brian.
Hi po, I'm back.
So, what's
So,
your major? What are you studying? Mia, what are nursing?
Ako po,
Nursing.
pre-nursing. Not there yet, pero almost there.
Pre-nursing. Yeah, great.
Apo. So, ang sabi po ni Brian, sa ngayon, isa sa pinakamalaking at pagmatagalang pangarap niya po ay ang makapagtapos na may degree sa computer engineering at makatulong sa mga tao gamit ang data na tinitingnan niya. Gusto rin po niyang lumakbay sa lahat ng 7 kontinente at ang nagtutulak sa kanya na makamit ang mga pangarap niya ay ang suporta ng mula sa kanyang pamilya at ang call of the unknown. Gaya po ng sinabi ni Max kanina, ang online na impormasyon ay maaaring talagang maging isang window sa iba para sa mga paraan ng pamumuhay at sa kanyang kasulukuyang course, maaari siyang magtrabaho sa software at hardware upang mabawasan ang mga paghihirap at magkaroon ng mas maraming oras upang mag-enjoy ang mga tao. Upang gawing mas mahusay ang kanyang sarili at ang mga buhay ng iba, maging iyon man ay ang pamilya niya, mga kaibigan niya, o kung kahit sino pa man, gusto niyang maging mahusay sa pag-aaral niya at makita kung ano pa ang dapat tuklasin sa buhay.
Mm.
Musta po?
Hello.
Hello. Ako po si Jason. First year ako. First year civil engineering major dito sa University of Florida.
Hello.
At ma mahalaga po ang komunikasyon sa pagitan ng mga Phil-Am at mga Pilipino dahil iba ang mga buhay natin. Kahit na pareho tayong Pilipino sa kultura, binabago ang pamumuhay sa Amerika ang pananaw natin. Halimbawa, yung
Yes.
tita ko, nakatira sa Quezon City at nagtatanong siya tungkol sa pang-araw-araw na buhay dito sa Florida. Tinatanong ko din siya kung meron aspeto ng kultura ng mga Amerikano na gusto niyang maintindihan. Sa paggawa nito, nag-create ng connection sa pagitang buhay sa Pinas at sa Amerika.
No need for a
Hi.
translator for that one, huh?
Well,
Yeah.
I'll be translating it to English for Jason, just in case people would like.
Yeah.
So what he basically said was communication between Phil-Ams and Filipinos is important because we both live in different areas. Even though we are both culturally Filipino, living in America differs from our point of view. For example, Jason's tita, who lives in Quezon City, always asks about everyday life in Florida. Jason always asks her if there's any aspect of American culture that she wants to understand. And by doing this, a connection is created between our lives in the Philippines and America.
Yes. Which is exactly what you're doing now. All of you. Thank you.
I am back once again. So, sa tingin ko po, ang pagiging isang Pilipino sa Amerika ay ang pagsisikap sa lahat ng mga pagkakataong nakukuha namin para umasenso at gayon din sa lahat ng mga pagsubok na nadadaanan namin sa lakbay tungo sa matagumpay na buhay. Bilang isang Pilipino dito sa kabilang bahagi ng mundo, naniniwala din po ako na dapat maging isang mabuting mapagkukunan ng suporta at tulong sa kapwa kong Pilipino dito at hanggat sa makakaya po sa mga kababayan din po namin dyan sa Pinas.
Thank you.
Hello. I'll just translate that into English just in case. Mia said that she believes in being a Filipino in America is about working hard in all the opportunities we receive to succeed and also in all the challenges we go through on our journey to successful lives. As a Filipino on the other side of the world, I also believe that I should be a good source of support and help to my fellow Filipinos here and to the extent that I can, to our countrymen back in the Philippines.
Thank you, Jensen. So meeting back home has really opened my eyes. Like I feel like I've been separated entire life from a large Filipino community, and especially from the mainland as well. And I've never really considered how others like me are trying to like live their lives, and and especially like the types of goals that they're trying to reach out towards. Like my goals, like I'm trying to lead research and development in the field, and as far as I know, I'm like the only Filipino in that field, and I feel incredibly blessed to have a lot of educational opportunities around me while growing up, both through the University of Florida, through my high school experiences all over, and other schools all over the world. And with that education, it has unlocked me to dream bigger dreams. And I honestly hope for the learners through Click Education to dream big as
So,
Yes.
ita-translate ko lang po yung sinabi ni Ezekiel. Nung nakita niya po yung mga Pilipino tulad ng mga learners dito po dyan po sa Pilipinas, talagang nabuksan po yung kanyang mga mata dahil buong buhay niya ay nahiwalay po siya sa isang malaking komunidad na Pilipino mula po mismo sa Pilipinas at hindi niya po naisip kung paano namumuhay ang mga katulad niya sa Pilipinas. Nais po niyang magsikap na manguna sa pananaliksik at pag-unlad sa industriya ng neurotech at sa pagkakaalam niya, siya lang po ang Pilipino na sa larangang iyon na sa ngayon ay nagsusumikap umangat sa tuktok na larangang iyon. Ramdam niya po na siya ay pinagpala sa mga pagkakataong nabigyan siya ng edukasyon nagbukas ng kanyang mga malaking pangarap at umaasa din po siya na ang mga mag-aaral dyan po sa Pilipinas ay makapangarap din po ng malaki.
Thank you. Thanks, Enzen.
Have we met everybody now from the FSA, Zeke? Is there anybody else? I think we've heard from Liam.
Oh, hello. Can you guys hear me?
Now, yes. Now,
Yes.
Hi. So I'd like to talk about one of my goals and kind of reason for being here in the first place. For me, one of my big goals in college right now is to kind of reconnect with my Filipino culture because like similar to like Ezekiel, like part of the reason why like part of what motivates me to be an FSA and be here in the first place is because I kind of felt disconnected from my Filipino culture like growing up. And then as when I got to college, I see FSA and then like I realized like I don't know anything and it was a bit scary. I was like, oh wow, like I I'm so ignorant. But but yeah, that's part of what motivates me to be here. Like I wanted to find out more about my culture and also about the Filipinos back in the mainland. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I'm here. And aside from that, one of my personal dreams is to graduate college and eventually go to medical school and become a doctor. So I hope that the other Filipino learners will also, you know, have their dreams and have the courage to pursue them.
Amen.
Hello po, ito-translate ko po yung sinabi niya. Isa po sa mga malaking layunin niya sa kolehiyo sa ngayon ay ang muling kumonekta sa kanyang kulturang Pilipino. Bahagi ng dahilan kung bakit siya sumali sa FSA ay upang magawa niya ito. Dahil nararamdaman niyang napakalayo siya sa kanyang kultura na lumaki dito sa Florida. Bukod doon, plano niyang magkatapos ng kolehiyo sa pumunta sa med school. Sana magkaroon din ng malaking pangarap ang ibang mag-aaral sa magkaroon ng lakas ng loob na ituloy ang mga ito.
And those are all the people that we had from the FSA. They've all given like our perspectives on some of the ideas that you gave us. Thank you so much once again for this opportunity, you know, to like connect with the learners. Like once again, I'll go back to the fact that it is really important to feel like the connection like back homeland.
Yes.
And you know, like each of us has felt like separated from the Philippines And through what we have here at the UFFSA and through Click Education, it's like finding like our way back home. So thank you so much for this opportunity. And to the learners, I wish you all like all the best and best of luck with your studies and make sure to dream big.
Amen. Thank you. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you very much, Z. Thank you
Yeah.
very much, everybody from the FSA.
Yeah. Thank you
Bye.
so much to all of you.
I'm really so overwhelmed, touched by, hearing all you young Phil-Ams expressing yourselves and just sharing why you're here and what you're doing, no? Because this is exactly our vision for
Mm.
ClickMe. Um, sorry, it's, you're articulating what we wanted to do, but of course, we can only dream, but you're making it happen. So thank you
Mm.
for taking that step, for being our pioneering partner organization in the US
Yes.
for this, because we really envision facilitating meaningful connections. That's what a lot of you echoing what you said, connections. Something beyond,
Mhm.
for your culture, beyond adobo, beyond dancing tinikling, beyond being proud of Manny Pacquiao, things like that, there's more to it. And what ClickMe is offering with our global learning exchange, with the GLX, with our kaibigan and kapatid, is the opportunity to meaningfully connect with your fellow Filipinos from back home, especially those who are disadvantaged.
Mm.
And hopefully Mara is our ClickMe implementation director, can find us at least one learner to also express from their end, their appreciation for this GLX Kaibigan program. Because it's an exchange. It's not so much you teaching, you Phil-Ams teaching our learners, because you have as
Mhm.
much to learn from them too. They can also teach you so much. So it's very exciting, even if it's just an hour a month or an hour or two a month, to have these exchanges and connections. Then eventually you may want to deepen it, become a mentor, a kapatid mentor. We can also make that happen. But thank you for taking the first step. Um, I'd like to introduce Lisa Moran, our COO for ClickMe. So she's in the Philippines. She's
Yeah, I'm in the Philippines.
on this, and then Glenn Onya also, who is our ClickMe GLX Kaakbay director. So maybe they'll say a few words before we close this segment on the FSA and turn over to Jojo and Reggie. Liz, Glenn.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Glenn, you want to go ahead? Are you ready, Glenn?
Go na lang, tita. You first.
Me first. Okay. Hi. So, we are the team based in Manila. Ako like the tita of Jason, Quezon City ako. And we exactly what you said, exactly what you all shared is, as Rose said, is what we have been wishing for the past year and a half for ClickMe. Because apart from giving the learners skills like computer literacy, life skills, and so on, is opening their world, letting them know that beyond what they know and what they think, oh, hanggang dito na lang ako. This is it. I'm stuck. For them to see, oh gosh, look what's out there. What else? What else is beyond what I think my world is? So I think that is so valuable. So the fact that you are reaching out in this way, and in fact opening your eyes as well, opening your minds, I think that's really wonderful, and that's a big part of what we wanted Click Me to be able to accomplish. So thank you, as Rose said, thank you for helping us make it happen. Thank you. Okay, Glenn.
Hello everyone. Good morning, good evening. My name is Glenn. I'll be handling the GLX, the Global Exchange Program for our learners and also as you. And we would like to give our big thanks to you for participating and be a youth partnership uh, partner here in ClickMe. So it's a really big help to our learners to find and to expand their horizon, not just by staying here or doing things in the Philippines, but there's another side of the story in the other country. So really, JLX do is to, yeah, like Kitaro said, is to connect other worlds like you, the first world countries to our countries here in Asia, and we all have on the same route. But I wish that we have the same dream to make the Philippines better again, and for one step at a time. So this will be I think for the Click's step in moving forward to make the dreams of our learners, to make them dream big for themselves and for their families. Thank you very much again, and I hope this will continue all along the way with a good impact to our community. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you, Glenn. You know, Glenn is from one of our communities in Tatalon, Quezon City. But he's an example, he's a role model for our learners because, you know, he has risen from poverty. He's now working at Plastic Bank. And although he didn't finish college, he has really found a way to harness his talents and gain confidence, you know, giving hope to everybody. So, at sa ating mga learners, baka Ate Mara is looking for at least one sharer from among you, no? Maybe si Judy Ann or from Loon or from Zamboanga, no? Mga kasi just like so as Mara's looking for somebody, I just
We,
want to
we can read some comments, Tita.
okay. Yes.
For example, for Jennifer from Pandi, meron nga dito pong work from home. Basta may laptop ka sa sana po ay makatulong sa amin magkaroon ng online jobs gaya namin. Tapos sa pera, kahit pang extra income, and yeah, mga list of na pwedeng gawin for online. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we can also explain to our friends from FSA that our learners are almost exclusively just learning now, just learning computer skills now. As Rose said, they have never touched a laptop. In fact, maybe never actually physically saw a laptop prior to ClickMe coming there. So the skills that they know are they're just like entry level, but they would like to earn without leaving their families. So many of them are nanays and tatais, no, moms and dads already, even young. So they don't want to have to go out to work. They would rather be able to work online at home. Exactly, the online Filipino worker, OFW. So that's what we're hoping can happen, no, through ClickMe and through help from those like you who can say, oh, you can look at this kind of line of work, which is exactly what today's session is about. So thank you so much. That's their reality. Yeah.
So, yeah. So in closing, you know, FSA friends, kaibigans, really what you're doing is giving them confidence, giving them hope, no? Kasi kahit paano, connecting with someone like you from across the seas is really a big deal to them. And who knows, no? Parang just somehow giving them the courage na pwede pa pala, no? That you all expressed your own dreams, civil engineering, computer engineering, nursing, no? Neurotech, or whatever that is. Pero, alam nyo yon, lahat sila din, they're also dreaming. They have their own dreams and it may be much simpler than yours, but together we can help each other achieve our dreams for our world, you know, for ourselves, for our families, and for our world. So thank you very much, guys. We hope to see